Welcome to another MLB The Show 20 video. This is the end of year number 2, and we are going to be taking a quick peek at what happened during uh, pretty much during the rest of the season. As you can see on the screen, you see the playoff bracket: Houston and Minnesota. Boston waits on the winner of Toronto and Cleveland. The Dodgers wait on the winner of Atlanta and Milwaukee, and Washington will face Cincinnati. Uh, yeah, so how we got to that point, let's take a look at the standings. The Washington Nationals finished 96 and 66. We finished 92 and 70. 4 games behind Washington. We got the wild card spot. The Central Division actually came down to a 1-game playoff between the Reds and the Brewers. The Reds ended up winning that game. The Brewers ended up with the wild card spot. And of course, the Dodgers ended up winning the National League West. They finished with a record of 109 and 53, 25 games ahead of everybody else. The Padres ended up 84 and 78, and they missed the wild card by 2.5 games. The American League, the White Sox won the division, and they clinched the best record in the American League with a 98 and 64 record. The Blue Jays finished 97 and 65. They won the wild card spot. The Twins finished 91 and 71. The Indians finished 98 and 73. The Astros finished 91 and 71. 9 games ahead of Houston. 9 games ahead of Texas, I'm sorry. Who finished 82 and 80. The Yankees finished 75 and 87. As a team, they, you see the numbers. They look good. They just, it was just a bad season for them. So, those are the winners of the divisions and how we shape up for the playoffs. We're gonna go through the awards list real quick. The NL MVP was Max Muncy. He finished with a 284 average, 44 home runs, 130 RBIs. Cody Bellinger finished in second with a 281 average, 41 home runs, 129 RBIs, and Max Scherzer, who finished 19 and 7 with a 3.03 ERA and 267 strikeouts, finished third. So Cy Young ended up going to Max Scherzer. It was going to be between him, Strasburg, and then Clayton Kershaw. And pretty much what you see is what you get. Batting title went to Christian Yelich. He is second in 3 years. He won one back in 2019. Jesse Winker got it last year. Yelich came back and he got it this year. He beat Adam Eaton by 0.007. He finished with a 337 average. Eaton finished with a 330. Reliever of the year went to Keone Coley. He finished with 53 saves, a 115 ERA, and 70 strikeouts. Nick Vincent finished with 49 saves, 162 ERA, and 58 strikeouts. And Will Smith finished with 50 saves, a 221 ERA, and 73 strikeouts. Can't say I'm not surprised. Rookie of the year went to the Brewers' Johan Bride. He beat out Helody Ramos and Connor Joe. So, Hank Aaron Award went to Christian Yelich. He beat out Bryce Harper and Adam Eaton. Gold Glove for the pitcher went to David Peterson. Jorge Alfaro got the Gold Glove for the catcher. He's now won it 2 times back-to-back years. He won it last year in 2020. Freddie Freeman got his second Gold Glove. He won it again for the National League first baseman. He won it last year in 2020. Now a two-time Gold Glove winner. Second baseman went to Jeff McNeil. He beat out Colton Wong and Gene Segura. Third base went to Brian Anderson. He stopped a 2-year run of Nolan Arenado, who actually finished third in the voting. Shortstop went to Miguel Rojas. He won it 2 years running. Marcell Ozuna won the National League Gold Glove for left field. Harrison Bader won it for center, beating out Victor Robles and Lorenzo Cain. And then Mitch Haniger actually won it for right fielders. He beat out Harold Ramirez and Bryce Harper. Haniger got traded to us from Seattle as part of the deal with the Ender Inciarte. Yep. So Silver Slugger went to for pitchers went to Max Scherzer. JT Realmuto won it now 3 years running. Frankly, if they're not careful, they're gonna have to retire it. First baseman, it went to Max Muncy. He beat out Freddie Freeman. Honestly, yeah, okay, the RBIs, yeah, that probably would do it. He beat out Freddie Freeman and Paul Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt won it last year, so no back-to-back for Goldschmidt. Kento Marte won it this year for second baseman. He beat out Ozzie Alves and Gavin Lux. Mike Moustakas, who won it in 2020, didn't finish in the top 3. Jonathan Villar won in Silver Slugger for third baseman. He beat out Manny Machado and Eugenio Suarez. Silver Slugger for shortstops went to Trey Turner. He beat out Corey Seager and Fernando Tatis Jr. Honestly, looking at it, I don't know how he won, but he won. Cody Bellinger won the Silver Slugger for outfielder. Won one of the Silver Sluggers. Bryce Harper won the other. And Ronald Acuna Jr. won the third. So Acuna gets back-to-back Silver Slugger awards, even though he didn't get it traditionally for center field. He did get back-to-back, so he's actually won it going on now 3 years in a row because he won one in 2019. He won one last year in center field for 2020, and he just got one this year. So, of course, postseason MVP and World Series MVP, we don't know yet. Moving over to the American League, the AL MVP was Alex Bregman, who beat out JT Martinez and Chris Sale. Cy Young with the Chris Sale. He beat out Robbie Ray and Shane Bieber. Doesn't really seem like much of a contest. Batting title went to Alex Bregman. He beat out Jorge Polanco and JD Martinez. Reliever of the year went to Matt Barnes. It was between him and Taylor Rogers. Rookie of the year for the American League went to Wyatt Matheson. He beat out Jordan Grossman and Edward Olivares. Hank Aaron Award went to Alex Bregman. He actually kept Mike Trout from winning it 3 years in a row as Trout finished in third place. Gold Glove for pitchers went to Dallas Keuchel. Not a surprise, honestly. American League, Yasmani Grandal won it with the White Sox. He beat out Salvador Perez and Mitch Garver. Trey Mancini won it for the Orioles. Second base went to Michael Chavis. He beat out DJ LeMahieu and David Fletcher. Dylan Moore won it for the third baseman. Francisco Lindor won it for shortstop. He is now his second in 3 years. Left field went to Victor Robles, who won it back-to-back years. Center field went to Tyler Naquin, who beat out the center field who beat out Edward Olivares and Byron Buxton. Kyle Lewis from the Yankees won it the last year. And in right field, it was Hunter Dozier. He stopped a 2-year run of the Red Sox winning it, as last year it was Alex Verdugo and Mookie Betts in 2019. Silver Slugger for the DH went to Miguel Andujar. He beat out Sterling Castro and Oscar Mercado. And he actually stopped a 2-year run of Nelson Cruz, winning it for the Twinkies. Silver Slugger for the catchers went to Salvador Perez. Miguel Sano won the Silver Slugger for first baseman. He beat out Josh Bell and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Oh, wow, so okay, yeah, he is a first baseman by trait. Cesar Hernandez won it for second baseman. Alex Bregman won it for third. Jorge Polanco won it for shortstops. JD Martinez, Teoscar Hernandez won it for the Blue Jays, and Mike Trout got a Silver Slugger award for the other outfield position. His second, actually his third in a row, as he won in 2019 and 2020. Again, American League postseason MVP is still yet to be named, and of course, no World Series MVP. So, you see the awards, and we actually had a player lead the league. Hang on a second, I'm sorry. We actually had a player lead the league in, I believe they said it was shutouts. Let's see. Yes, shutouts. Mike Foltynewicz finished with 4 shutouts. In his 16 wins, 4 of them managed to be shutouts. He beat out Madison Bumgarner, who had 3. Max Wheeler, Zach Wheeler, and Max Scherzer, Aaron Nola, and Miles Melokos, who had 2, and then a slew of others that had 1. So, nice little award for Mike Foltynewicz to win, as the Atlanta Braves will be looking to take on the Milwaukee Brewers. The winner will face the Dodgers in the NLDS. So that should be fun. So we'll see. And it looks like it's going to be Lucas Giolito versus Brandon Woodruff. So that's going to be very interesting. Yeah, that's going to be a very interesting game that's going to happen. And, well, you'll probably see that either I don't know. You might see it later tonight or tomorrow. I don't know. I'm probably going to get that one out of the way maybe tonight. I'm not sure. But anyway, there will be more content to come. And you'll see when it comes.